Hi kids, welcome back to another class with Alison Cook Beatty Dance. And today we are going to start our warm-up standing up. We're going to have our parallel feet together, hands on our hips, and we're going to bend our knees to plie and up and plie and up, and then we use the arms to open, rise up to open. Now we're gonna reach up and we're gonna bend over to touch the floor, and from here we're gonna bend our knees and up and bend and up. Then we roll up and we reach up to the ceiling, go on your releve and come down, and then we're gonna do the same thing in our first position. Heels together, toes apart. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go 2 plies. See how my knees have a diamond position. My legs are forming a diamond position. And the knees are going out, so we don't want them to go forward or go back. They want to go right on top of your feet. And up, and then with the arms 2 times, they come up and open, and then we reach first up to the ceiling, then we bend over, and then we bend your knees and up and bend and up, and then we roll all the way vertical, and we reach towards the ceiling and go to our releve and come down, and we're gonna do the same thing in second position. Ready, feet together. Take a big breath in and out. And plie up. Use the arms. Bend forward and stay. Now we bend and up. And roll up. And reach up. Releve. And first position, go. And bend over and stay, and diamond position, and roll up and reach up, releve, come down, second position. Super straight and reach up, 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 and come down, and we go back to first position. Good job! And second exercise, like we always do, we do our tendus. So we're gonna have our hands to our hips And we're gonna start in our first position, pizza position. We're gonna reach your toes of the right leg to the front and back. And reach and back, and then a little faster, and in, out, and in. And then to the other side, we do 2 slow, and then 2 faster, out, in, and then to the side, out, and in, and we go out, and in, and then a little faster, out, and in, out, in, and then to the other side as well. You reach as far as possible without going off your leg, yeah? So it's like you're a big tree and this is your branch that is moving. So you can't really go off your trunk. You still have to be nice and tall and stable, yeah? Because then after we do this side, then we're gonna do it off the floor. And so we brush and reach, and the toes goes off the floor and comes back. And reaches and back. And then 2 faster. And then here, it's gonna be a little more challenging, also because we will need to try to avoid going like that, right? We have to be as stable and tall as a tree. So let's give it a try. And ready? And slow in, and slow out, point your foot, slow in, and a little faster. And other side. Out, in, now to the side. Remember your trunk. Yeah, stay nice and tall. And other side. And shake it off. And now we do it off the floor. Ready, and reach out, and up. And now faster. Oh, you're so strong. Other side. And to the side. And last time. And shake it off. Good job. Now we're nice and warm in our feet and legs as well. Now we're gonna do a very, very fun exercise of us bouncing up and down with our back. So we warm up our back as well. We're gonna start with our arms up, and we're gonna go up to our tippy toes in relevant. From here, we're gonna bend over and relax our head to go down, bounce. So this is how it looks like from profile, yeah? So you go from super straight position to all bent position. It's really fun. And you know, the secret is that you really have to let your head and your shoulders and your back go down like there is a huge magnet on the floor. So this is how it's gonna go. And we go down, and then we come up, and we go down, and we come up, and we do it again, and a 4th time. After the 4th time, position and bend your knees and up, and we're super straight, and then we go to releve again, and we do it again, and bounce, 1, and up, and bounce, and up, and 3. We do it 4 times, and from here we curve and we hug the tree, and up, come straight, and releve up to go again. Ready? And reach up on your tippy toes and down. Reach and go down. Fourth time. And curve up and reach. Ready and go down. One more time. And curve. And reach. And again. And curve, extend, and stay up. So now we're gonna get ready to jump a little bit. So we're gonna have our feet together, and we're gonna do bounce down, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then we jump, 6, 7, 8, and then we bounce again, 2, 3, and 4, and a 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go to pizza position, first position, and we do the same thing. Diamond down, and 2, and a 3, and 4, and jump, and 6, 7, 8, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and then we jump, we jump, we jump, and we jump, and then we do it again in a bigger position, in second position. And ready? And go bounce, and 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. And again. And first position. Get ready. And then 1. Good. Now second position, bigger. And ready to bounce and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and last time, 2, 3, 4, and jump. Good job! For our next section of this class, we're gonna need small pieces of paper. So I prepared 5 of them, but you can have 4 or 6 or more. So what we're going to do with these pieces of paper is we're gonna write or draw some actions, some kinds of movements that we've been learning a little bit in our classes, or things that you know. And for example, I wrote as first thing, expand. So expand means to get bigger. So in whatever position you are, from there you have to get bigger. For example, if I am in a plie position and with a curve back, then if I here expand, then I will get taller and create a bigger shape and be like occupy more space. And so one is expand. Then I have shrink. So if I am in a position like this, shrink will get smaller. So I'll go to a smaller position. Then I have a word that we used a lot today, which is bend. So do you remember, we bent a lot today. For example, doing our plies, at some point we reached up and we bent over like a piece of paper. See, like a piece of paper, if we bend it, can go like this, it can go like this, it can go like this, and so can we, because there is not just one way of bending, there is many ways. For example, I can bend this way, or I can bend this way, or to the back a little bit, or I can bend my leg, or my foot, or my knee, or my arms. So there is a lot to do with the body. Then we have roll. I think we have rolled so much in our last few classes. Do you remember that we were on the floor and we would roll from one side to the other, coming up to reach up, down, and we rolled. There are also many different ways to roll. You can roll with your legs together. You can roll with your legs open and your arms open. And you can explore a little bit of that. Then there is jump. We just jumped. So I think you know what that is. And there can be many different kinds of jump. It can be a small jump, a big jump, a jump that travels. And so those are my cards. And what I'm going to do, I'm gonna bend them. So I'm gonna bend them in half. And I'm gonna mix them up a little bit, and you can do the same with your cards. Can be as many cards as you'd like, as many things that you can think of. Yes, we can mix them a little bit, and then one at a time we'll pick one and open it. Mine is bend. So I'm going to put it right here so I can see it. And so for every card, you're going to think of a movement or two movements where you can do the step or the action that is on your card. So for me, it's bend. So I have to think about a couple of movements with bend. So for me, I will bend over this side and this side. Oh, 2 steps, and then I'm gonna choose another card. Jump. So I'm gonna put it next to my first card. And so after I do my bend, then I'll have to jump. So I'll do a couple of jumps. 1, 2. It's already something. Okay, let's choose another card. Mine is shrink. It gets smaller. So how can I get smaller from the last thing I did? So the last thing I did was to jump. Now I'll get smaller down into the floor. I still have 2 cards. Let's see. Expand, that's perfect. Because now I'm smaller and then I'll have to do some movements to get bigger. So let's see. Let's do it from the top so we know where we are. So I have bend and jump and shrink, and I'm gonna expand on one leg. Okay, last card. My last card is roll. So after I expand, I will roll down with my legs open. So I'm gonna try my choreography one more time with all my cards on the floor that I can see them. So I'm gonna go bend, jump, and shrink, expand, and roll. Your steps don't have to be the same as mine. I am just making an example for you to make it fun so you can understand how you can make your own dance. So now I have my cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a song. So you will pick your favorite song and you're going to try it. And then also what you can do is take the cards and mix them again and pick them in another order. So you have to do it in another order. Just as an example, I will demonstrate the dance, the little phrase that I created now with my cards. So I'll put them right here where I can see them. I'm ready to do my choreography. And I'm gonna do it again, just for fun. And then you can create a beautiful pose. And this is your task for today. Thank you so much for dancing with me, and please send pictures of your cards and your dances. I'll see you next week for another class. Bye bye.